What's up, everybody? Tindo here, and with me I've got Cat Sweater Hannah, and we've been thrift shopping, and I think I might have got the best haul of my life. You think?
I think so.
I got some good games. I didn't get any super crazy games, but I got a good number of quality games, and I got some consoles. So let's go on this thrifting adventure, and then we'll come back and talk about everything that we got. Check this out. You know, it's actually kind of crazy just how many aisles are just almost empty. It's wild. I kind of want to go see the toy section. Let's go look at that. It's pretty wild over here. There's not a lot of empty shelves, but they're like constantly restocking. Anybody watching another Walmart actually has their own free gaming magazine. It's all right, especially since it's free. I've been collecting for a little while, and there's an issue here I don't have, so let's go. We have been having the absolute most rainy and dreary Christmas time ever, but it's all right. It's not super cold. It's probably like 65, 70 degrees out. Did you guys have a bunch of snow for Christmas? Let me know in the comments below. But today, for lunch on this Christmas Eve, we're going to go to Qdoba. Hannah prefers Qdoba over Chipotle. Just personal preference. I do like their queso here a bit better, but the rest of the food here seems kind of plain to me, but it's Hannah's fave, so we're going to go here today. See this giant teddy bear? It's a 7-foot tall teddy bear, and I may or may not have just bought it. I have a receipt, and on the receipt it says Big Bear. It gets difficult sometimes too because it's got to like power on properly and then eject.
Yeah.
It's so I'm rescuing this teddy bear from its death, okay? It's way heavier than it looks. Hello. Hello, Stuart. Oh, his feet are all soggy now. We gotta get him home and get him cleaned up. Mesa Thrift Store. Look how lit up this place is. I love this thrift store. I was here a couple weeks ago and got a big stack of games that were all marked down, but who knows how this one's going to go because we've been striking out. See a bunch of stuff over there I'd like to look at, but I'm gonna have to wait for someone to come help me, and hopefully it's not all expensive because there's a lot of PlayStation 1 games. What do you got?
I got some vintage dresses. This is $3. Cute little Peter Pan collar and a little stripy one for $4.
Very nice.
Look what's in my drawer.
Well, hello there. Hi. What do you have to say for yourself? Huh?
Are you snoozing?
Alright guys, we are back at the game room and I don't even know how to start. I've got a bag of nonsense, so let me go through that and then you can talk about your clothes and then we'll spend the next 3 years of our lives talking about all the game stuff that I got. Alright, so this bag here is just stuff. There might even be stuff in here I didn't mean to get. Creeper, so very nice. And then most of this stuff is empty cases I just got for, replacement cases and stuff. Oh, well, Just Dance Disney's there. Nice. I believe this game is completely empty. What else? Yeah, unfortunately, this was empty. That would have been a nice one. And then my buddy actually stumbled across all this stuff. He noticed there was a bunch of loose discs and some empty cases in this bin, so we dug through the whole thing and made sure we got everything. So Tony Hawk Underground, Rabbids Go Home, Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, Sims 2 Pets, Chess Master for PlayStation. It's Chess Master 2, okay. High School Musical for PlayStation 2. Yeah, just more empty cases. Hannah Montana, empty. And then I got this poster, which is unfortunately goofy. I mean, I'm not really that interested in it. What do you think? Probably won't hang that one up, but I did bring it home. And the rest of this stuff either is for, repurposing the cases or some of this loose stuff. There's a couple things in there for sure that I know I have replacement cases for. Oh, I found more. There's more and more of it. This would have been another good one. Oh, it's in there. Very nice. I think I already have it, but at any rate, good that it was in there. Medal of Honor. Oh, sweet. I forgot this was in there too. And I do have an extra case for this, so I'll probably put this in box with one of my Wiis that I'm trying to put together. So that'll probably complete another in-box Wii. Alright, that was my bag of nonsense. Let's go through your clothes.
Alright, there's a lot. I'm gonna dub today the day of outerwear, because I got a lot of jackets. I got this 80s windbreaker. It's cool colors, kind of pastel-y. Cool. I got a pair of little vintage cherry red shorts.
Very nice.
They're very sweet. I wish they fit me, because I really like them myself. I got a sweatshirt.
Very nice.
Top of it's a sweater, bottom of it's a sweatshirt. Isn't that fun?
Interesting.
I got, ooh, that hit hard. Calvin Klein denim jacket. This was the first thing we found whenever we walked in. It was just sitting on top of the bin. I think someone just threw it back. So I thought it was a nice pickup. Got a pair of black Lee jeans. I've been doing pretty well with the Lee jeans lately. I haven't tried a black pair yet though, so we'll give that a whirl. The tiniest denim dress I've ever seen in my life that is not kid size. It is so small, but it's really cute. Very 90s. Got another denim jacket. This one says Masty. Not nasty. It's with an M.
Is it the brand?
I'm not sure. There's no tag on it, so I guess.
Interesting.
But yeah, denim jacket, a puffer coat, also cool pastel colors.
Kind of matches the other one.
It does. This is a lot thicker. It's a ski jacket, so that one, and then the Christmas sweater I wore on the Tendo show.
Very nice.
I love it. It's got have a very Merry Christmas, and you got the bear butts on the back. That's how this sweatshirt is too. It's got the kitty butts on the back.
It's kind of amazing how often we find something at the clearance center that's in an episode. The next day, actually, in this case, that sweater we found today was in yesterday's episode. It's complicated, timey-wimey. What else did you get?
I got a little lightweight polyester vintage dress. It was like $2. It's got little shoulder pads. Stripey. And then this is probably my favorite. It's really cute. A little Peter Pan collar. It's got a really wacky print on it. Little blue accents. A little pink.
Very nice.
Yay!
Alright, that was a lot. But buckle down because we got a lot more. So I got a bag of console stuff and I got a bag of video games. Let's do the video games, I think, first, and we'll spend a little time after that talking about the console stuff. Alright, so the bag is spilling.
So much.
Alright, look at all that. That's a big bunch of stuff.
You got a crazy deal on this.
Yeah, this was pretty wild. You might recall an episode, it's probably been a month or two ago, I went to a specific thrift store, the thrift store that I got this stuff at, and I made a really silly joke about this lady with her magical pen, and sure enough, it happened again. I walked into this thrift store, and there's just tons of games, and I guess they don't have a lot of interest in them, so what happens is they sit there and they mark them down weekly. They have a sticker system similar, but not exactly the same as Goodwill's sticker system. As the weeks go on, those color stickers are reduced again and again. And so most of these had $5, $6, whatever, $10 stickers on them, but they were all marked down to between $1 and $3. So I still spent a pretty penny just because I bought such a high volume, but we got a lot of good stuff. So let's go ahead and run through everything. Tiger Woods, PGA Tour Golf, very nice. And Frogger, he's back.
Woo!
Very happy to have that. I actually had the case for this without the game, so finally have the whole thing. NASCAR 99. Yeah, so you'll kind of see here, it started out at $4.98, and then it was marked down to $2.98, and then finally $1.98. And most of those bottom prices on all of these, like this one, 99 cents, were written on there today while I scrolled through the games. When I would go, how much is this one? She would just scribble a price on there. I was like, all right, very nice. Classic games, a collection of Activision classic games for the Atari 2600. Very nice. NASCAR racing. So many NASCAR games for PlayStation 1. Tetris Plus, let's go. Very happy about that one. Monopoly, also for the PS1. This might be the biggest stack of PlayStation 1 games I've ever got at a thrift store at once. Alright, let's keep going. So, lots of PlayStation 2 stuff here. To be honest with you, there was a good deal of Xbox stuff there that I would have wanted too, but I had to just cut myself off after PlayStation 2 because there's just so much. Alright, start out with a good one here. Rugrats Royal Ransom. Midnight Club 2, but the Greatest Hits Edition. Destroy All Humans, let's go. Legends of Wrestling 2, Hulk Hogan on the case. And then Need for Speed Pro Street, very nice. Can't even see what this one says. Need for Speed Most Wanted, I remember playing that a little bit when I was younger. Another Frogger game, 2 in one day. The Great Quest. Ratatouille, very nice.
Aw, I love that movie.
I've never played the game.
Same.
Well, speaking of which, with all these games, if you see anything that you think we have to play, definitely let me know in the comments below. There's definitely some playable stuff in here, but let's keep moving. One more handful of PlayStation 2 games. Ratchet and Clank. Beautiful. Definitely want to play that one. Pro Race Driver. Cool. And Ford Bold Move Street Racing, and another Naruto game. Naruto Ultimate Ninja. Very nice. Alright, and then last for the games, before we move on to the consoles, a big stack of PSP games. And we get them all turned the right way here. There's some great stuff here I'm super excited about. So first, Sonic Rivals, Greatest Hits Edition on the PSP. It says $14.95, but it was a third of that. So it was just $4 or $5. And that was awesome. Yeah. Honestly, the stack of PSP games is why this all got to a pretty high price. All these were $5 to $8. Ratchet and Clank, Size Matters. Let's go. That's one I'll play for sure. Thrillville, Off the Rails. Ratchet and Clank, Size Matters again, but the Greatest Hits Edition. Very happy to have both. Put them on the shelf. And then Jak and Daxter. Which one is it? The Lost Frontier. And that is it. That is a stack of games right there. Turn it all sideways so you can hold it all at once. Look at that. That's a haul right there, baby. Very happy with that. Alright, so again, comment below before we move on. Let me know if there's any of that you think I absolutely have to play. Now, that is not everything I got, because we had a very prosperous day at the bins. And there's a lot in here. So, let's start with NES. It's a little bit yellowed, but it seems to be in pretty good shape otherwise. I have 3 or 4 NESs on the shelf that all have minor problems, a lot of them cosmetic. And if this one works good, I've got one with a good case. I might just do some swapsies. And yeah. Speaking of which, I've got a lot of console stuff here that there's no real telling at this point if it works or not, but we're definitely going to do an episode coming up here soon where we do a lot of testing and a bunch of repairing. I've got a bunch of parts for other consoles and Game Boys, etc. we need to put back together, fix some small stuff inside of them. So expect that coming up on the channel soon. Just a day of Bob the Builder, yes we can. Alright, next up, I got Sega Genesis, and this is like my 20th one. I don't even care if it doesn't work, because they're so light, so we get them at the bins for $1 or $2. And I have no real need for it, but it's so hard, because they show up there so often. They show up at the bins daily, almost. The bins is where I got my Sega CD, and I always wait for another Sega CD to show up, but for now, got a Sega Genesis. And then next up, and this one was kind of sad, but kind of exciting. Did you even see this?
I did.
Look at that.
Aww.
Yeah, let me tell you about this. I was so mad. You weren't there for this. Oh my gosh. There's this little guy that runs around the bins. It's real ornery. He's super small. I mean, he's like 4'7", and he's just always mad about something. And I walked up behind him at the bins, and I saw him looking at this, and I could tell he was uninterested, and I swear to you. Now, mind you, I could tell the screen was broken like this before he walked away, but he's standing there looking at it and shaking it. He sees all that broken glass inside there. And then I swear to you, he just goes, whack, right on the bin, and then tosses it back in.
Okay, some of the clothes sellers that I know do this kind of stuff a lot, too. They'll find a t-shirt that's like a band t-shirt, you could get it Forever 21 or something, and then they'll get mad that it's not this like beautiful 90s t-shirt, and they'll rip it in half. I'm like, bro, I was gonna get that.
People are mad, man. Alright, so I also got the charger for that. There was also a normal Wii power supply right next to it, but not a Wii U supply, so I don't know. But I did dig pretty hard to make sure the rest of the Wii U wasn't there. It was not. Now, I got one more thing. And this one, this was actually the last thing that I found, okay? And it was crazy. It was like, are you serious right now? And not only was it crazy because it was there at all, it was in an obvious place, and it was in a bin. People had already went through, and no one grabbed it, so I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe it's got a Goodwill sticker on it.
Yeah, well, we talked about that, me and my buddy at the bins. It's got a sticker on it, which makes it seem like it's set on a shelf and didn't get sold. Now, I guess it could have happened because it does have some minor battery corrosion in there, and maybe people were just like, yeah, but I can't believe that. What we think happened is it was in a bin full of stuff. It was priced and somehow still got rejected. Some sort of mistake, because this is OEM, yeah, and it's not, yeah, it's just, it's one I've always wanted. This might be the one that I have backlit and stuff. for my own use because I love it so much. I can't believe how lucky I am to find this on the same day I find all this other stuff. But let's go ahead and roll into the next part of this video because it'll be easy. Hannah, what's your favorite thing that we got today? Out of everything.
The Christmas sweater.
Okay, well, mine should be pretty obvious. I can't believe I found this. This makes me super happy. You guys comment below, let us know what your favorite thing that we got today was, whether it be Christmas sweater, one of these consoles, or any one of those big stack of games over there. But I'm going to go clean the corrosion off of this now, and I'm probably going to make this my main player for my Game Boy Color games. Super happy to have that. Yeah.
Is it weird to wear a Christmas sweater after Christmas?
I mean, if anyone can pull it off, it's you. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Before you guys run off, check out our merch, tindostore.com. Go join our Discord. You really need to go join our Discord because I would love for you to come over and tell us what you got for Christmas, all right? Come tell us what you got. We've already seen a bunch of our regular members on the Discord post tons of stuff that they've already that they got for Christmas. There was some good stuff. One guy got a Retron 5, just saw that. Someone got a Sega Genesis that they told us before Christmas even got here. That's what they were really hoping to get. So awesome. And then lots of games, lots of special edition consoles. So if you got anything cool for Christmas, come over to the Discord. Let's talk about it. Show it to us. The link's below the video for the Discord. It's just a community forum where we chat. So come over and join us. And then also before you go, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to pass right past 800 before the New Year's over, and we're really close. I think as opposed to this video, it's like 785. So let's go. Hit that subscribe button. And then everyone that is subscribed, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that in the future when we post cool, awesome videos where we find the best Game Boy Color ever, you'll get a notification when we post that video. You can come back right then and hang out with us. And until then, guys, peace out.